Hello Sparkle Squad, this is Monica and I'm so excited because I love rainbows. Who doesn't love rainbows, right? I received a kit from my good friends at softflex.com called Double Rainbow. Now I did actually get this kit quite a while back and I had not had a chance to create with it because I had actually purchased the kit and coordinating items, and then I received this kit for free. So on the insert here, it gives you all of the goodies that will be contained within the kit, including some special things. And then on the back side, you will have the coupon code if you've purchased this in time, because it does have an expiration date, but you can save $5 off using that code. It just tells you here what you can do. Usually their kit reveals on their own YouTube channels. They don't want you to reveal your designs until they have had a chance to do so on their YouTube and their Facebook page, which is usually that last Wednesday of every month. And for me, it's like 6 p.m. Eastern time. Once you create some designs though, you can use the hashtag that corresponds to the kit, in this case like rainbow, put that into the Very Important Beader Facebook group, and then you might actually win a kit of your own. It makes it a lot of fun, and then also it helps for you to be seen. They will actually share your pictures of your designs and things in their blogs, and sometimes if you have a video, like if you're a YouTuber like me, they might share your videos, and it's just really beneficial for both because you're already making jewelry with their products, and then that way they can share your work and you can share your love of Softflex. As typical, I'm loving all of the theme vibe here that they do before you even open the kit. Rainbow ribbon there, this cute little sticker, and then I love the paper. And how cute is that? First up, we've got the bead stringing wire, and this is the purple amethyst color. Beautiful purple. I love that color. And this is their 49 strand wire, which means that you've got 49 strands all compacted or compressed into what you see as the one strand with the color on top. You can actually knot this wire too if you want to, and it not kink up on you, so that's really neat. And it comes in a myriad of colors. Now they usually always collaborate with my other good friends at Jesse James Beads, and this is their double rainbow bead mix. And look at all these beautiful little beads, and then they've got some white to kind of balance out since we're going to have a bunch of colors. Then we have a bead strand here in this beautiful sparkly clear faceted check glass, and we have, I think this is the Maria finish on this smaller bead. It's like a Druk style bead. Beautiful rainbow slick is what I call it, the Maria finish. And then we have another bead mix. Look at that. Look at all those colors. And they've got some Hishi beads in there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You can mix that. That's usually made out of clay. And then you've got all of these beautiful sparkly colors. That just makes me happy looking at all those colors. Now we also have our finding kit, which is the crimp tubes, so that we can crimp our wire together. And then we have some charms, and you don't always get charms, but it looks like we're getting those this time. And you definitely get your ear wires and a clasp, so that you've got everything that you need to put some stuff together within your kit without having to pull from your stash unless you just want to. Anything that was like a rainbow. I don't know if any of you all remember Lisa Frank. Back in the day, everybody had those trapper keepers with all the colorful animal pictures and everything on there. I wasn't able to get any of those, but I was able to get a folder, like not the trapper keeper that housed everything, but I was able to get a folder with a cat on there. And it's funny because I still have that, and I think it informed the way the Sparkle by Monica logo was going to go, because it has like a floppy hat on a cat. wearing beads. I don't know. I think I've got a picture of it somewhere, but it's so funny because that has actually stuck with me this entire time. Oh my gosh. So here we have a hot air balloon in the rainbow, and it's a ceramic bead. How precious is that? And then we've got these beautiful little rainbow charms with the clouds. I love that. So that's going to be a lot of fun in order to play around with all of the different items that we have here. That hot air balloon reminds me of Bridgerton. So stick around. I will be able to create with this. I have my finished jewelry. So as you see, I have a bunch of color explosion and glitter on my board, and I'm actually mixing in a rainbow Brite kind of thing, because where I do these beaded pins, I've actually been amassing a collection of these little acrylics and some little beads that are like character beads that I thought were cute, because I wanted to make some gifts for some of my Gen Xers. It's just so funny because I guess there's a huge trend happening right now I've even gotten this pen holder. Actually got a couple of different pen holders, but it's just right up my GenX alley because, you know, strawberry shortcake and all that jazz. I have some other videos I've not edited and posted for you yet, but I'm talking about pen toppers and stuff for these beadable pens that I like to make. First off, let's look at the joy that is my Rainbow Brite pen. Now, I did not make this pen. I purchased it. And this was a gal that has a beadable pen shop on TikTok. But I've not been able to find any of these rainbow sequence pens anywhere, but she had one, and I loved that. And then all of the little things I got to pick as far as the beads and the little charms she put on there for me. And of course, it's got full-on sparkles. And then there's little Miss Rainbow Brite. Isn't she cute? I just loved her back in the day. Back in the 80s, I was not able to have any of that stuff, but it was really cute. And I don't know, it just sticks in my mind. And, you know, I'm all about these kind of bold colors. I love pastels and I love neutrals, but I have to be in a specific mood for that. I just love her to pieces. So I'm going to stick her over here out of the way in my little pen holder. She's going to supervise along with her friend Strawberry Shortcake over there. Oh, and yeah, here's Twink. Now, this is Rainbow Brite's little buddy, I think. And I don't know if any of you are GenX that would remember, but that's her little friend. Now, this is an Easter basket themed one because this is the one that I purchased over at Five Below because I was looking for a Twink, but I didn't realize that was what it was holding. So, anywho, it's going to stand over there and help to supervise what I show you. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, I'm reliving my youth at the age of 52, so overlook it, okay? And now I'm showing you the jewelry that I made. So first off, let's just look here at these cute earrings because I put some of the little crystal flowers and the bicones and then these beautiful little rainbow charms onto these little Rainbow Brite beads that I had in my stash. And they are just super cute. Dangle pair of earrings overall. Now, of course, the Rainbow Brite beads are not in the kit that I got, but again, it's from my stash. So then I had to make a bracelet and I wanted to have like the rainbow crystals that they gave to us, and I have a bunch of those left over, so I can make several more different styles of bracelets. But I have flower toggle clasp, the rainbow charm is hanging off of it, and then I have a lot of sparkle. And then I purchased these little purple flowers, and I think these are ceramic. I always get confused, porcelain or ceramic, but some purple flower beads, and then that kind of completes with the flower toggle vibe that I had going there. Very cute. And then I did a necklace. And this is along with the extender that I still need to actually put. I like to do those beaded dangles on there. I just forgot to do that before I started filming. So I'm going to do that. But I used the soft flex bead stringing wire in order to make what is a 19-inch necklace overall. And I used the purple amethyst bead stringing wire to do that. But isn't this precious? So I've got a lot of these little rainbow crystals on here, some blingy stuff going on, and some matte see-through clear beads, some little rainbow striped beads. Then I also incorporated the floral motif here, and then I used some little colorful hishis that were in the kit. That's my necklace that coordinates along with the bracelet and the earrings. I did a split ring on this side so that I could hang off an extender, and I wanted to do a little bit more than the 1.5 inch extender, so in case somebody that wanted like a 22-inch necklace could do that. But I might wind up, you know, taking that off whenever I do my beaded dangle. I'm still on the fence about that. I get requests all the time for longer necklaces, and I like to wear longer necklaces myself because I don't like it right up against my neck. That's my jewelry set, guys. Now, the only thing I did not use along with the additional leftover beads was this cute hot air balloon. Now, I did actually purchase a double rainbow kit, and if that hot air balloon is in that kit, which I suspect it might be, I'm going to probably then be able to make my earrings like I wanted to. Yeah, all these little acrylics, like this has got Twink at Christmas time with Rainbow Brite. These are silicone pieces here, and then here are some more acrylic. I don't know what the green and orange one's called. Like the Strawberry Shortcake and Friends. I've got to look at a list of that because, I mean, I remember certain ones, but not all of them. And like the Care Bears and stuff. And then this one has a pony. These are so cute. And this is kind of a updated version of her. I'm not really a fan of the updated look, like the strawberry shortcake modern ones and all that stuff. Not really into that, but that's still cute. I like the retro 80s versions. Or technically, she might even be a little bit older than that. This is a shaker. So it's got little pink stars in there. And it shakes. It's got a little loop, so you can do all kinds of stuff with that. I'm going to cover that word. I still had to get it though, because I'm going to give one to my sister. This one is a little bit of a crude one, but it's still cute overall. I wish it hadn't got that bad word on it, but you know, I'm going to hide it. Oop, there we go. But my sister will love it. So thanks again to my friends at softflex.com for the double rainbow kit. I love it. I hope that you've enjoyed my jewelry and my colorful explosion all over the place. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up and share this video with any of your friends that might be interested in rainbow topics in general or any of these characters. Maybe we can discuss what was your experience and who were your favorites in the 90s and 80s. See, I'm more along in the 80s. And then I guess they made a resurgence again in the 90s and the 2000s. So I don't know, about every decade or every 15 years it changes. But I'm the 80s version of it. And I'd be interested to hear from you guys. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so. As always, thank you all so much for watching and have a sparkle-rific day, y'all.